Are we live? We're live. Yay! Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Twitch Game Night, where you can play board games with us. I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Twitch Proxy, which means I control the hand for you.
Control the hand for you. Well, you take their suggestions, too, you know? You listen.
Most of all, I ignore yours.
That's the most important thing in all of this. But again, thank you for joining our broadcast. This is not our normally scheduled broadcast. We're doing today our How to Play session. We are playing Pandemic, which is a co-op disease-curing game. We're going to cure some diseases. So I'd like to start that off by everyone in Chatland over there in Twitch World. Can you please give Twitch Proxy some suggestions for disease names? They could be real, they could be fake, they could be completely silly.
The only one I remember is douche from the previous.
You remember? I mean, mumbleitis should be one. That is a condition that Josh has acquired as well, and douche-face-itis. You know, the two of those.
So.
But yeah, so please tell Twitch Proxy some names for diseases, and she will relay them to us at the end of this.
Right over my head, just FYI.
No, yeah, I know they're good.
You guys can read along.
Oh, they could read the notes. That's what you meant. I don't know. It's perfect. They could, read along as I read aloud.
It's in my box. You see Twitch Proxy, painting, and your notes.
It was supposed to be that way.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'll start out with reading the flavor text intro for the game. So, do you have what it takes to save humanity? As skilled members of a disease-fighting team, you must keep 4 deadly diseases at bay while discovering their cures. You and your teammates will travel across the globe, treating infections while finding resources for cures. You must work together using your individual strengths to succeed. The clock is ticking as outbreaks and epidemics fuel the spreading plagues. Can you find all 4 cures in time? The fate of humanity is in your hands. Woo!
Ooh. Don't sound so excited, Josh.
I know. I gotta try and wake him up or something. I don't know what's going on.
He should have had one of those monsters.
He should have had one of those monsters.
Sponsorship? No?
Sponsorship? No, probably not. So the goal of the game is as the...
Agent Better said it has to be something to do with sweaty crack.
Oh, God. Hashtag Josh Crack. I'm sure that will be an opportunity for you guys tonight. Get your screen caps ready. But the goal of this game is to cure all 4 of the diseases that are on the board, represented by the yellow, blue, black, and red cubes. They outbreak in different areas of the globe. Not eradicate the diseases, but cure them. We'll get into what that means a little bit later. But Josh, what are our options for our turns?
All right, so the diseases will come up on the board, and if people can't... It's a little hard to see the names on the board, so we put a command in called !board. Shows a picture of the board.
DazyX says, I can't even imagine his excited mumbling.
Oh, God. All right. So, and then there's also, if you do ! turn help, one word. It gives you a little reference card here. But each turn we get 4 actions, and you can do one of these 8 things. You can do drive or ferry, which means you can go to a connected city by the white line. Go from one city to the other, that's one action. Do a direct flight. So you're going to have these cards in your hand, and you say I have Moscow in my hand. I can play this card, and wherever my character is, I can move them to Moscow. I can do charter flight. Say if I was in Moscow, I can play the Moscow card and then fly anywhere on the board. So you play the city you're in. There's a shuttle flight, so there's these little houses that are research stations, and you can fly from one to the other for an action. So you have to be at one to fly to another one. The other thing is you can do is build a research station. So how to build one is when you're on a location, you need that location card. So if I said I'm on Moscow and I have the Moscow card, I can play the Moscow card and build a research station there. The other thing you do is treat a disease. So in the city you are in has a disease in there. There's cubes. You can remove 1 cube.
I'm just going to pause for the cause here. Going back to building the research stations, there is a limit of 6 of them that you can build. So if for some reason all 6 are on the board and we want to build another one, you just have to basically demolish a research station in another city and then teleport it over to whatever city you're currently building it in. So you can't have more than 6 on the board at any time.
All right. Next up is share knowledge, which is kind of hard because both you So if you want to trade a card to someone else, so say I have New York here, I want to give it to Matt. Both me and Matt need to be on New York, and then I can give it to him. Or if Matt had the card and we're both in New York, it's my turn, I could take it from him.
I hear a lot of giggling from Twitch Proxy over there.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
And then the last thing is, if you look at the cards, they each have a color. There's yellow cities, red cities, blue cities, black cities.
You can tell the colors.
Yes, I can tell the colors.
I'm
of this
very
game.
proud
They
of
made
you.
this game very colorblind friendly.
Does it say what colors they are on?
No, they don't actually. But they do also have different pictures.
They
for each
do
color.
have unique little disease icons.
Yes, they do.
I will detract from him with that.
So, to cure a disease, you need to get 5 of the same color. Go to any research station, turn those 5 colors in, and then you cure that disease, and you get these little tokens for the color you do. After you cure a disease, if you get all the cubes of that color off the board, that disease is then eradicated and can't come up anymore. Cured diseases can still come up in outbreaks and stuff since it's not eradicated. We just have a cure for it. So the game ends when we have 4 cures.
4 cures, not 4 eradications.
Yes.
And Agent Vetter said, do we get to choose what level you play on? We are going to the top super hard, epic, or we all died on turn 1.
We're going to do it at the easy level first, and then we'll probably have a second game where we can go up to the max. No,
we almost won.
We did almost win Forbidden
Island on Epic or whatever.
This is very similar in gameplay to Forbidden Island. So for all of you who joined us for our Forbidden Island How to Play session, this is like a close cousin to that game.
And for the reason why I was giggling, I said, hi Gisemi, and then I said everyone embarrassed Matt. So they've been...
Embarrassing.
Look at his face. You just see his cheeks turn beet red. Oh my god, I love it.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Okay, so anyways,
Easiest for when you play with kids. Are you kids? According to Agent Vetter.
we are all kids at heart, and that's what matters most.
He is kids with an embarrassingly bad Scottish accent.
Yeah, accurate. So, on your turn, the first action that you do, after your 4 actions, you draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
You have a maximum hand limit of 7 cards, so you have to discard down to 7 if you draw more. Then after your hand, you have event cards are drawn.
You draw 2 cards, and...
Oh, you did a bad job with the bullet points. I was wondering about that. So you draw the cards, and then you have a hand load of 7 cards. Within those cards, there are location cards, and event cards, and then epidemic cards. That's that's within the deck.
Yeah.
So I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm right.
Okay.
Stop it.
You're good.
You're never going to get him to admit that you're right.
I know.
Sure.
Welcome to being married.
Sure. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Okay, so anyways, you have city cards that you're drawing, which correspond to the locations on the board. There's 1 for each city on the board, and those are the cards where you can either move to the cities, or if you get 5 of the like colors, you can trade those in to cure the disease. There are special event cards that we'll go over as they are drawn in the game.
Yeah, they do different things, and
they each have a specific action.
There's about 5 random ones in there.
Then there's the epidemic card. So the epidemic card causes us to increase the epidemic counter, or what is it?
The infection
rate counter. Thank you.
Which is right here on the. I don't know how well they can see that right now, but.
So it starts off at the lowest for the easy
Which
game
means
type.
We're gonna do, they all start at the lowest. So harder levels puts 2 more of these cards in.
Okay.
That's what makes it harder.
Okay, so for each epidemic card that's drawn, you increase the disease counter, the infection rate counter, and that shows you how many cities are drawn for the...
So we start with 2.
Correct. So when that card comes up, 2 cities are drawn from the top, and then we place disease counters on those cities and see what happens from there. If a city has 4 or more infection or disease cubes on them, you don't place them, you have an outbreak in that city. And what that means is the disease spreads to all the adjacent cities. So every adjacent city gets +1 disease cube. Problem with that is that if it already has 3 disease cubes on it, then it's like a domino effect. Yeah. So you could really screw yourself over there. Outbreaks are no good.
If we get to 8 outbreaks throughout the game, we lose.
That's right. So after each outbreak, you have to move the outbreak tracker, which is in the bottom left corner of the board over there. And so there are a few game over conditions. Here, a little funny side note here. Josh listed 3 game over conditions, none of which were win on my cheat sheet here.
Because we just lose.
So because we just lose. I don't think that we've honestly ever won this game, and we've played it quite a bit.
We've won it.
We've come really close a few times, but I don't think we've honestly ever won this game.
I don't know.
We'll find out. Maybe we're just horrible at it. But
we also were playing with someone who shall not be named. So
yes, he who shall not be named. He who shall not be named.
She who shall not be named.
And he. There was 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Miserable bastards.
Yeah. Accurate. So, game over conditions. If you get 8 outbreaks, you automatically lose the game. If you run out of cubes, so if all of the cubes are on the board, you lose the game. And if you run out of player cards, there's no more cities that you can draw, because that deck doesn't get reshuffled or anything, right? Yeah. So you lose the game. Pretty simple. So you don't want to spend all your city cards flying around back and forth, because you're basically removing them from your cure pool. So be conservative. And then finally, the one that he had to pencil in afterwards, because apparently we can't ever win, is you win the game, and that's only if you cure all 4 of the diseases. Not, again, reiterate, not eradicate, cure. So we can be in dire straits with the entire board covered with almost all the cubes, 7 outbreaks, but as long as we have all 4 diseases cured, we're good to go. We're golden, we win.
I've literally listened to nothing.
That's fine, you never do. Setup of the game, we are playing with 3 players, me, Josh, and Twitch, playing through Twitch proxy. So each player starts out with 3 cards in their hand. 4 epidemic cards are placed into the player deck.
And then you split the deck evenly with how many epidemic cards you're playing, and then you shuffle them randomly in there, and then put the 4 stacks together. So you're not going to get 4 in a row.
Days would like to know if we can veto the use of Dispatcher in the first game. It's complicated, requires a level of trust between players.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. We'll do that. So 4 epidemic cards, and then we are going to infect 9 cities. So Josh is going to draw 9 city cards right now. In a second, not right now, because apparently he's busy or something. I don't know.
I'm handing out cards.
He's busy.
And said complicated they can do, there's no such thing as trust here.
There is no such thing as trust here.
Accurate.
There's a certain level of trust that we have in which we don't trust each other. If that makes any sense.
Nothing you say makes sense.
Thanks. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep now. I appreciate
You already
it.
do.
Thanks. I appreciate it, TP. That means
All right,
toilet paper.
so, Matt,
You're just making an effort to not make fun of me today.
Matt, I'm going to flip
because-
cards.
I just
and
called
you're
it
gonna
toilet paper.
I'm going to put...
First
you put
one.
the things on. So there's going to be 3
Okay, so
cities.
the first 3 cities he is drawing are Cairo, Sydney, and, oh goodness, Chennai? I'm probably saying that wrong. It's in India, apparently. But so the first 3 cities that he draws are getting 3 disease cubes apiece. So again, there's 3 cubes in Cairo, 3 cubes in Sydney, and 3 cubes in Chennai. So then the next 3 cards that Josh is going to draw are going to have 2 cubes apiece on them, and those cities are San Francisco, Atlanta, and Lagos. So you are on... I can't reach those diseases, Josh, so please put 2 cubes on San Francisco, 2 cubes on Atlanta, and 2 cubes on Lagos, which is in Nigeria. So that's Africa. Do you know which continent Africa is? There you go.
Sweet.
And then the last 3 cards are going to get 1 disease cube each, and those are Istanbul, New York, and Tehran.
And then also, we put a starting research center in Atlanta.
Because,
CDC.
for those of you who don't know, the Center for Disease Control is located in Atlanta. Where is Tehran? There it is. Found it, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so the board is all set up. So now we are going to be doling out roll cards. The roll card is your player's individual special ability, essentially. It gives a little bit of flair to the game and allows us to maybe cooperate and play off of each other's strengths and weaknesses. So Josh is shuffling that deck up, and we'll pass those out as soon as he's done. He likes to shuffle incessantly, so who knows. Oh, you're done.
Oh, alligator arms.
TP, go ahead. Alligator arms.
Okay, what is this for?
This is your roll.
Okay, and can I tell them what you guys...
Yeah, put it on Twitch hand.
They're not going to be able to read it.
Let us know as
Yeah,
well.
they can. I made it so Twitch hand can read.
Oh my god. She's doing her
They
Oh
can't.
god, oh my god, okay.
What?
No, I was joking with Agent Vetter, and he said, what, tequila doesn't make you dance on tables? And I said, no, I just shake my ass in front of the camera, and he said it wasn't just your ass.
I mean, that's why they told you to lay off the,
Cocktail weenies.
Cocktail
Cocktail
weenies.
weenies, no cocktail weenies for me. So we have...
That's bad news for Josh.
Can I tell...
Alright.
Wow. Giuseppe says you're going to infect cities on purpose.
We are.
He would, yeah. He
Yeah. No, yeah, I am, Everyone knows that's played with us before. I am the saboteur of
I'm
the
going to
group.
switch over to Twitch hand for a second.
Go
okay?
for it.
You can read out the card, but what did Twitch get? What role did they get?
We are
Oh, can you get the
the
color
quarantine
tokens?
specialist.
What color are you?
Green. Can you see colors? Oh, yeah.
I forgot the funny names that we came up with
Yeah,
for
the
our
focus
diseases.
is awful on this.
Oh, Josh set it up apparently.
Okay. Anyway, we got St. Petersburg. Event 1 quiet night. Skip the next infect city step. Do not flip over any infection cards. And airlift. Move any one pawn to any city. Get permission before moving another player's pawn.
Which one's mine?
The right one, yeah. So yeah, just to let everyone know, the 3 cards that I have are Sydney, which is red, Jakarta, which is also red, and then Sao Paulo, which is yellow. Twitch proxy, what is your role card?
This the green?
Yep.
We are the quarantine specialist, which means we prevent disease cube placements and outbreaks in the city you are in and all cities connected to it.
Ooh, that's
pretty cool.
really handy.
Oh,
So you want to throw her in the middle of the outbreak and just let her sit there?
Yeah. Sounds like it.
I am the contingency planner. As an action, take any discarded event card and store it on this card. When you play the stored event card, remove it from the game. So basically, once someone uses an event card, I can take it for a second usage at my discretion.
Yeah.
It's handy. It's not the greatest, but it's handy.
Handy. I got 2 reds.
Taipei.
Taipei, Seoul, and Essen. And
So that's 2 reds and a blue Josh has. Taipei and Seoul are red, and Essen, which is blue.
And then I have the researcher. As an action, you may give, or a player can take any card from your hand. You must both in the same city. Card does not match the city you're in.
That is extremely handy,
So-
especially considering you and I have 4 red cards together already.
Yes, we do.
So, who was going to go first?
You want to go first?
I'll go first.
We'll give 2 rounds for Twitch to kind of learn, and then
Yeah.
Twitch's turn.
So right now I'd like to say for everyone over there in Twitch land, me and Josh are going to go before you guys, and then when it's your turn, you can start giving suggestions now to Twitch Proxy what you want to do. Just remember you have 4 actions, and if you forget what your actions are, what your choices are, just type exclamation mark
Turn help.
turn help, exclamation mark turn help, and that will pull up a link for you to view the actions card. So
And
you
there's
can.
exclamation point board, so you can actually see the names on the board a little bit
Right.
better. If you don't know where these places are.
Can I switch over to the board?
Please
switch
switch
over
over board. So again, we are going to go first. Me and Josh are going to go first, and then you guys last. But feel free to start spamming Twitch Proxy with your suggestions. And again, if you have any questions, just ask away. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell I want to do right now.
Dispaminate says, my suggestion is to burn down the CDC and blame it on Josh. I like that.
No, it's
When
not
in
a-
doubt.
When in doubt, burn it down.
So do you want to collect reds, or do you want me to collect reds?
I kind of want to collect reds. So where do you
Wait,
want
did you
to?
name the diseases?
No.
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
guys give me
That's
names
right.
for the
That's right. I
diseases?
completely forgot about that. So did you get the diseases from Twitch?
I didn't put up a poll because...
And you also probably didn't pay attention because that's what you do.
I paid attention. We have a couple of suggestions.
Josh, would you like to write them down? Apparently, there's like a little tracker sheet here.
Oh, no, that's for the expansion.
Oh,
You
okay,
guys
never
are
mind.
so
So have to remember that. What's your
Okay,
suggestions?
Black Death,
I'm assuming that's the black one.
Yellow
Which is-
Fever,
I'm assuming that's the yellow one.
Scarlet Fever,
That's the red one.
and unimaginative blue disease. All from the same person, of course. Then we've got the subacute moist crack disease.
Oh my god.
And from Giuseppe, necrotizing fasciitis.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
What's the one name with the disease?
Oh, yeah, the one.
Galactating-
Yeah. So we had galactorrhea, which is one of the diseases we used to play with. And galactorrhea, for those of you who don't know, which I'm sure none of you do, is
The spontaneous,
Spontaneous lactation.
of the nipples.
yeah. So, you know.
Dispaminite says the diseases are viewers, mods, spam bots, and Timmy.
So, Twitch Proxy, I'm going to let you choose what you want the disease names to be.
I think the black one should be necrotizing fasciitis because that's pretty cool.
Necrotizing fasciitis.
And I like the unimaginative blue disease.
I really do like unimaginative flu disease.
We gotta go with the subacute moist crack.
That'll be red.
Oh,
Yeah.
not yellow for sweat.
Sweat's yellow.
Since when what kind of sweat do you
It's
have?
closer than red.
Maybe his crack sweat is yellow. I don't know. You would know, Nicole. I mean, Twitch proxy. Said a name. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So, can you please...
Agent Better says galactorrhea. Isn't that when everything's pours out your ass?
The entire galaxy and
We can
all
do
contained
leprosy.
within
You want
it.
to do leprosy?
Sure. Can you write them down somewhere?
No.
Okay.
Do you have something?
I actually don't.
Just use Notepad on the computer. So
Yeah.
when we
Yeah,
ask
there
you
you
for
go.
the
Then
name,
why are you handing me a
Just remind
pencil?
us.
What is this? 1985?
I'm pretty sure that they still use pencils to this day.
Not. We're not a computer.
No. I write on my computer with a pencil all the time.
Just like.
Yeah, right on the screen.
You're an idiot.
they said the red disease is smiling at them.
Is what?
Smiling at them. The red one.
Can you please
Excuse
speak
me.
up so that the microphone
No,
doesn't just
no.
pick up mumbles?
Mumble, mumble, mumble. It's the mumble disease.
All right.
Mumbleitis.
So what did we agree on?
Necrotizing fasciitis for the black.
Okay,
Unimaginative blue disease. Sweaty crack syndrome. I forget what it was.
I'll have it here somewhere.
Moist crack, something. Or
Subacute moist crack.
And we need a name for.
Straw here says little known fact: pencils don't exist anymore.
Ooh.
See, someone's on my side with this. It's been obsolete.
I'm gonna have to say no to that because I was just using
Agent
one.
Bitter says a being stock that eat an adult. I'm pretty sure he's talking about it's your straw here. I'm not.
Subacute moist crack is yellow.
Yes, and
what's
now
red?
we need one for red. We could make that our previous decision of douche-face-itis.
Josh has douche face-itis.
He does have-
And yeah, we're gonna go with douche face-itis.
Okay. That was decided upon long ago in a galaxy far, far away. What's going on, Josh?
Agent Bitter and Agent Straw here are yelling at each other.
No fighting, children. So-
Agent Straw said they were here. She was here for, or they were here first.
She?
And Vader said, I was assuming it's a girl. I don't know why. And then Vader's like, no, I was here before the stream even started. And she's like, or I don't know why I keep saying she's a she. They're a she.
I thought the rule of the internet was always assume it's a guy, and even if they say they're a girl, they're still probably a guy.
But
Oh.
that's weird though, like the Pathfinder thing, everything is written from women's perspective. So they always refer to characters as she and her.
Like boats?
For some characters, it's not all the characters.
Like
the
boats.
paladin
Aren't
is.
boats female?
from,
Aren't boats?
Boats are female,
Boats
yes.
are female. Why do you look at me like I'm retarded?
I don't know. I mean, that's just how I look at you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it might be because you are, but you know.
This feminine says girls don't exist on the internet. We don't. Read it
It's actually
once.
very true.
Anyway, so yeah, so insert Straw here says that he's stalking us.
Sure, why not? So, I'm gonna... Josh, do you want to collect the cure for douche-face-itis? I feel like you might need to collect the cure for douche-face-itis.
And then Vader said you should assume they're all humans until you find out they are cats.
That is a really awful thing to say, to assume someone is male. That's the instructions I was given last night.
What?
On the stream last night, I was asking if...
I don't know.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't even know what you're talking
You
about
guys just
now.
don't
We made
You were-
George a female.
We did
That's
make
all
George
I
a
remember.
female. And then Meat had a gender swap.
Yeah.
No
All
longer
right.
Meat.
So you're
Yeah,
going
sorry.
first. Do you wanna,
Actually, it's on your turn, though, that you use your research ability, correct?
as an action, you may give or a player can take any city card from your hand.
So
You
that's
both
as
be
your
in the same
action.
city.
So you go first. And then we'll just go counterclockwise. Okay?
I think we go in any order we want.
I know,
There's no
that's
compromise.
fine. So,
You want me to give you the 2 reds or take your 2 reds?
would you like to cure douche-face-itis, or would you
Sure,
like me
I'll-
to...
Can I
Okay.
have your 2 cards?
Sure, you can go and cure douche-face-itis.
Okay.
And Lord knows you need to.
As my third action, I will remove a cube.
Insert Straw
There's
here
4
says,
actions.
I am a female, but that's irrelevant since we don't operate Twitch with our genitals.
And I had some reason, and I
Actually,
thought that was true. I
some,
don't know why.
No, that is true. Some people do operate Twitch with their genitals.
And I get 2 more cards.
2 more cards.
I
You
get a
got
black and event forecast.
Shanae.
Shanae.
Shanae. That is the one with 3 in Inja.
Alright, so
What is your event card that you picked up?
Event forecast, draw, look at, and rearrange the top 6 cards of the infection deck, then place them back on top.
And you don't have to use that right away.
I can use that whenever.
Now, just remember, you don't necessarily have to hold on to your event cards because I can pick up one from the discard pile and reuse it at some point in time. So,
but they also have Silent Night, which completely eliminates the next phase.
They do,
which is really, really good.
Really, really good.
How good is it?
Really,
like
really good.
so good.
So Santiago?
Santiago,
Did you
Chile,
just question how to say Santiago?
No. And
Manila,
Manila?
like the envelopes. That's actually where they make them.
Oh, they make all the envelopes
Yeah,
there?
that's
Just those colored ones, right?
So Agent Veteran wants to
Can
know
you
if we can zoom in on the board a little bit more.
You sure can. I'll take care of that.
Yeah, I don't. That's outside my.
Realm of expertise.
You have to go that way. You can go the other way.
I like watching Matt limbo over equipment.
Limbo lower now. Actually,
You're in the.
well, I'm just saying I can't really zoom in on the board too much more, just because then it's going to start to crop it
Oh,
out.
look at your face.
But we don't need the bottom of the board and the top
That's
of the
true.
board.
We
really.
don't need the bottom and the top of the board. So, main board. Oh, I got this, guys. Bear with me.
Spaminite says, walk to Sydney, cure one cube. Do it, you know you want to.
Okay, so I zoomed in a tad bit there. I think that should.
You guys remember, you do exclamation point board, you should get a picture of the pandemic board so you can at least see the names of the city. You have to use the screen for the cubes, but
You just should watch Matt, like, limboing over this shit.
I mean, it wasn't as funny as Josh yesterday prancing back to the table after he fixed the D-roll on his
He
computer.
loves to skip.
He does. He's very majestic, too.
that's the only way you have to do it, right?
So it is now my turn, correct?
Yeah, we're going anywhere.
Meow,
I
meow,
don't think you
meow.
have to go on.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'm going to assume we don't.
I think so.
We have to keep going in the same order, but
No, I think we could change our order every turn.
are you sure? That doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, so I'm going to...
Nothing he says makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. So I'm going to... I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
I don't even know. You don't even know.
I'm going to fly to Sao Paulo.
You go in clockwise order.
In the clockwise order?
So you are not going clockwise?
Alright, well, we're going counterclockwise just because we wanted to make sure Twitch went last there. And then I'm going to take a step over to
I'm pretty sure you two are required to now switch seats.
Lagos, and I am going to use my last 2 actions to remove the 2 yellow disease cubes from the board. Which the yellow disease cubes is subcutaneous butt crack, something like that?
Subacute moist crack.
Subacute moist crack. Subacute moist crack. That's a
For my
moist.
safety, I really hope it's not contagious because Josh got a lot of that.
Josh is taking a beating this evening.
I'm trying to be nicer to you marginally.
No,
It's because of special guest in chat. What is our chat numbers at anyways right now?
It doesn't matter. Not your
It says
business.
15 on my phone. So.
Okay.
It's wrong.
Is it higher or lower?
Twitch proxy was like yelling at us
She
before,
yelled at us because no one was on chat.
like 15 minutes
before
prior
we
to the
started.
broadcast.
She's like, oh, only Anne's here.
Well, I never said only Anne is.
I would like to just take a step back though and say that Twitch proxy is a worry wart, but it's okay. It'll all work out, and you all have to show your support for TP.
They just come here to look at my beautiful face and they tolerate you, so why don't you shut the F up?
I think it's the opposite.
No, everyone hates you.
All right,
Probably.
So,
Anyway.
you got your cards now?
Yeah, I gotta get 2 cards. So I got Chicago and Miami. Damn, I should have got rid of the yellow. I would have had 3 yellows. So it looks like I'm going to be going for the subacute moist crack cure. Twitch proxy, what color are the cards? You only have 1 city card, is that correct?
Yeah.
That is correct. I have a blue St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg, which is Russia. Okay. So it is now... I'm sorry, now you draw the outbreak
draw-
cards. So
draw
that's
the
2 of
cards.
them, right? So the first one is Riyadh, which is in Saudi Arabia. Trying to find it. I will find it eventually. There's only so many choices. What the hell, man? Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Josh. And
Sydney via foot. Who's...
The last one is
You can't.
Soul.
Why?
It's 4 spaces away. Oh, you could go to Sydney Alpha. Yeah, you just can't do anything.
Yeah.
I forgot it was 3 action. I thought it was 3.
No.
Getting confused with Forbidden Island here.
So that's what Twitch wants to do, Twitch Proxy?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to move you guys from your current spot over to Sydney. And that's your turn. So
And they prevent an outbreak from there in case.
right, which is actually pretty handy. So that is a good move. Who recommended that move?
Wait, it says Chicago, San Francisco, Sydney, Cure, 1Q.
Chicago, San Francisco, to Sydney. Yeah, that is 3. Josh, you
No,
can.
San Francisco doesn't go to Sydney.
It doesn't.
No.
Oh no, I'm sorry. San Francisco goes to Manila.
Manila and Tokyo.
Los Angeles is what goes to Sydney.
Yeah.
So would you guys like to go to Manila?
You can
go to
They
Manila
still stop
and
Sydney.
you could go to Manila, cure a disease, and you would still stop any outbreaks from happening in Sydney due to your special ability.
I think it's a good idea.
And not San Francisco, LA. I think you said San Francisco. It's LA.
I said Los Angeles.
Oh, I don't know.
I said
Chicago,
yeah.
LA, Sydney,
Oh,
Cure,
they're
Yeah.
saying
Cure 1.
Okay.
So you can do that. Okay.
So you're in Manila. You cured a disease cube there. The red
they wanna
is
cure the red one, or
douche
they wanna
face-itis.
Cure one of the blue ones.
We want to stop you from being a douche face.
So yes, that means they want to
Absolutely.
cure one of the red ones.
Okay.
So it is now. They need to draw their 2 cards. So the 2 cards that Twitch Proxy is getting are Khartoum, which is a yellow, and Santiago, which is also yellow. Please add those to the Twitch hand so that people.
The Twitch hand's very zoomed in, like they can't really see.
Just put them on.
Yeah, you
can
could
see the
you can
names.
stack them. You don't have to see the whole
You don't have
card.
to see the whole card.
So
Just listen to names.
you guys have 2 yellows and a blue, and I have 2 yellows and a blue. So I think we're gonna have to start corroborating to
Corroborating?
corroborating.
I'm gonna
Corroborating.
flip over the next 2.
That's a word.
Cards.
Algiers gets a disease cube. Where is Algiers? Algiers is here. It only gets 1, correct?
Oh, it is only 3 moves to Sydney, so they could have done that.
How is it only 3 moves to Sydney?
If they would go through Chicago, Los Angeles.
Oh, that's.
Why are you guys struggling so much with
don't-
this?
It's a very roundabout way of doing it. It doesn't
Yes.
make sense if you look at it geographically. But and Kinshasa. Kinshasa, please add 1 subacute moist crack card to
Sammy says
Kinshasa.
this is disease control and geography all in one.
It is. You're learning. This is. Yay.
All
I
right.
mean, we've learned that Josh can't pronounce Santiago, but...
He can't pronounce any of these cards. He doesn't even try. He just handed me the card and he's just read
This
them.
one!
This
I
one.
want this!
He's like, I'm 75% sure this is yellow.
Dick.
All right.
I like how we work together to just turn on him.
Yeah, exactly. So it is now Josh's turn. So Josh, please do whatever the hell you're doing.
That's a good question.
And, make sure you announce it in a
I know.
well-spoken voice.
Non-mumbleable way.
Mumble way.
I'm gonna go...
It's like the teacher from Charlie Brown.
Yeah, like with the parents in Charlie Brown. Okay, enough of
Okay, we're
that.
done. Okay, it's 3 moves to Sydney. turn
Yeah,
two-
I fixed
okay,
their
okay.
turn. So, this is the discard pile. Where did you put your discard that you played?
I don't know.
Really, Matt?
I don't know where it went. I probably put it over here. No, I didn't. It'll turn up.
Matt's just tossing cards everywhere. I'll fly over.
I'm sorry, no, I played Sao Paulo before, didn't I?
I don't. I guess that's what you played. Hold on. You should have 5 cards.
Why do I have 3?
You gave me 2.
I gave you 2.
Yeah, so we used Sao Paulo before, so you have to toss that.
Okay. Thank you, Josh.
I went here and I eradicate, or I don't eradicate.
Explain Josh,
Rid
he's
of
distracting us.
Yeah, it is Josh's fault.
Shiana?
Where? I'm sorry.
This one here.
Oh, Chennai? I have no
Yeah,
idea.
Chennai,
Chenai. It's in India.
Tell
If-
Beige to get out of our Chennai.
Chennai.
Chennai. Beige, get out.
That's
I came in and I cured it up. And then I got this, and I got...
So I'm gonna have to say for him. So Josh picked up a Mumbai
Oh,
and
you stole their move. Just saying.
Josh picked up a Mumbai and a Osaka. So Josh now has 5 reds. So he can now make a cure for the douche face-itis.
Douchefaceitis. He's
And I
curing
have to
his
toss
own
a
damn
card.
disease.
So he has to toss a card because he did hit the 7 card limit. So he's tossing out Essen.
And then Mumbai.
Mumbai now gets
Mumbai.
Milan.
And Milan.
Come on.
All right.
And that was Josh's turn, so now it's my turn. Remember, Twitch chat, tell Twitch proxy, move ideas for your turn. It sounds like you're getting some.
They did, but Josh decided to just be like, nope, I'm taking that idea.
I didn't know that's what they were doing.
You have to communicate with the team, Josh, and you kind of suck. So
I had the card to fly someplace and take out 3 cubes.
I'm a little worried right now because Cairo's getting a little overcrowded, so I'm going to use my 4 actions to move to Khartoum and then to Cairo and cure 2 diseases.
Okay.
As long as Twitch chat's okay with that. I want to make sure you guys that makes sense because unlike Josh, I'm trying to be a team player here.
So our plan right now is remove cube, fly to seal, and remove 1 cube.
Soul, not seal.
Soul.
There you go. So you're... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, and that's another thing, too, I'd like to point out is we don't need to keep any more red cards, so feel free to use them to fly around or anything. Because Josh is going to cure the douche-face-itis on his next turn. Hopefully. So I'm going to use my turn to go to Khartoum, then to Cairo, and cure 2 of the disease cubes. And draw 2 cards. Epidemic. And London.
So we take the bottom card. Oops. Just drop all the cards.
So there has been an epidemic.
All right, so...
Osaka.
3 reds.
3? I thought it was 2.
3.
Okay, so Osaka gets 3 disease cubes.
And then you give me that card. And then it goes in here, and it gets shuffled.
Woo!
And then we have to draw 6 cards.
6.
Or 2 cards.
Jesus.
6.
That's that's rough.
Goes up there.
So yeah, our infection counter goes up. It's still a 2. So we're okay. Josh is going to shuffle for the next 15 minutes.
All right.
I would like to say...
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my forecast.
Okay.
So we don't get any outbreaks. We only have 1 possible outbreak, which is the one that she came up. But I'm going to use that now.
Okay, so Josh is playing his forecast card, allows him to look at the top 6 cards of the deck and reorganize them in whatever manner he wants.
Cheating.
Twitch, though, Twitch proxy, confirm for me here. Your hand, you have a card where you can fly anyone to any position on the board at one point in time?
I just need your permission.
So I would say that it wouldn't be bad on... You don't need to be flown?
No, because I can go to Mumbai, turn this in, put a research station there.
Oh, perfect.
And then we have another research station on the other side of the map.
Okay, never mind. Then Josh is set.
I'm actually really good. That's why I kept that card.
And you're humble to boot.
Osaka, I'm going to put on the bottom there. Sydney, Largos.
So just to point out, it looks like in 3 turns, Osaka's going to be getting a disease cube put on it.
And so is Sydney.
And so is Sydney. So you guys are going to take care of Sydney right now, and you're going to be flying to Seoul, if what you said.
No, I believe they have a new plan. Walk to Osaka and cure 1.
Oh, that's actually perfect too.
And then if outbreaks say they're okay.
Yeah.
And or cure 1 and walk to Osaka.
At Sydney, no diseases come up when you're adjacent to it, right? So I'm going to put Sydney and...
Put Sydney first.
Yeah.
And Milana, which are adjacent.
Is Milana anything like Manila?
Manila, whatever.
Manila and below.
And then I put those on top, so
nothing can happen. Yeah, that actually works out really nicely. That's a really good ability.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So
Manila and Sydney. So since your guys are on Sydney and adjacent to Manila, no diseases can spawn there, so nothing happens. Really handy.
Okay, is it our turn?
It is now your turn.
We're going to cure 1 and walk to Osaka.
Okay, so you cure 1 of the douche-face-itis. Walk to Manila, walk to Taipei, and finish your turn in Osaka. So now you draw 2 cards, and you get Atlanta. And Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay, so we now have 2 blues. Is there a card limit?
7.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 7.
Okay.
You can take that forecast card. Is that action on your turn?
Yes, that is an action on my turn. So
if you want it at some point.
Yeah, that's quite handy. So I'll wind up doing that. It is your turn before me, though. No, it's my.
We're going backwards. So
yeah, so it is your turn. Yeah.
That we need to roll to.
Oh, you're right. We need to draw 2 location cards and see what happens. So Lagos gets 1, and Kinshasa gets a disease as well.
Right.
And just to confirm, yellow is subacute moist crack.
Subacute moist crack.
We haven't really had any necrotizing fasciitis or unimaginative blue disease pop-ups yet.
Knock on wood.
Alright,
It's technically
so
felt.
There's one underneath.
But
So.
you're not knocking directly on the wood.
I'm going to Mumbai.
Where?
Mumbai?
Mumbai.
Mumble.
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 Johnny's is going to
Yeah, just
Mumble.
rename it to Mumble.
Turn
It's
that
the
into
one
a
where
research
people-
station, so that's turn 2.
So Josh walked over from Chennai to Mumbai, built a
Trading.
research station,
Trading my 5 cards.
trading his 5 cards. So we've
And we have
officially cured douchefacitis.
Douchefacitis.
And Josh, you have one more turn.
I will take the cube off.
So I would like to point out to Twitch that if you guys so choose, you can actually cure the remaining red diseases on the board within the next couple turns, and then we don't have to worry about reds ever popping up ever again.
So once it's been cured,
Once it's been
as long
cured,
as we get it,
and there's no cubes on the board, it's eradicated. That disease is gone from this earth.
but we just have to cure them all. We don't have to eradicate them all.
Yeah, we just clear them.
Right. That's
So
not required to win the
all
game.
Eradicate's going to do is make it so no more red show up on the board and make it.
But it's one less thing to worry about. We
Oh,
just
yeah.
write off the entire set.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then I get 2
Disfeminite
cards.
says, I think our next action should be cure 1 since red is cured, walk to seal, and cure 1.
Is that like Soul?
I get
Soul,
Madrid
sorry.
and
I'm
Hong Kong.
reading.
So blue and a red, and then Santiago. And
Osaka.
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 So nothing happens in Osaka because that is where you guys are. And Santiago gets 1 subacute moist crack.
Yeah. And it's your turn.
Yay, my turn. Okay, so where am I? I'm over there.
Lucario.
Hmm.
What are you collecting?
Right now I only have 2 blues. It's nothing special.
I give you a third one.
You did not give me a third one.
I can,
You can.
if we meet up.
So I'm going to 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to walk from Cairo to Riyadh, Riyadh to Karachi, and Karachi to Mumbai. That is 3 of my actions. On my 4th action, I'm going to pick up the event forecast,
Okay.
and I'm going to place it on this card. So I have that for future use. That's going to end my turn. And I draw 2 cards. I got Istanbul, and I got an epidemic card.
You are drawing all the epidemic.
I am drawing all the epidemic cards. So the bottom card from the deck gets flipped over.
Moscow.
So Moscow gets 3 disease cubes on it. We move the infection rate tracker up 1. And Josh, please flip over 2 cards.
Or
Well, first shuffle the discard pile back in.
do you want to use your forecast now? You just picked up.
Yeah, why not? I will play that because it does not count as an action of mine. So, woo!
It's really weird.
What's really weird?
I see Twitch chat on the board. The actual chat isn't going.
That's interesting.
That's good. So you see top 6. This is out of the game.
Yeah, it's out of the game now.
I'm gonna refresh my screen. Give me 1 sec, guys.
Okay, so I got the... I'm looking at the cards here, and we have... I'm going to put Osaka on the top because that is where Twitch is right now, so we don't have to worry about that being drawn.
Yeah.
We also have Manila, which is not adjacent, and Sydney, which again is not adjacent. Those only have 1 cube each. There's also Kinshasa, Santiago, and Moscow. Moscow's going on the bottom because
Yeah.
that's about to get an outbreak. Santiago also has 2, and Kinshasa also has 2. So we're getting a little bit into dire straits here. What do we want to do here?
Osaka and then 1 the yellow.
Kinshasa's closest to us all, right?
Yeah.
So Josh, actually, on your you can go to it's whatever.
I'll make it work.
Well, she does have that fly command.
If yeah, or something will.
So I'm gonna put Moscow.
Say they can airlift the yellow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put Moscow and Santiago on the bottom. On top of that is going to be Kinshasa and Sydney, and then the first turn is going to be Manila and Osaka. So nothing's going to happen in Osaka because that is where Twitch proxy is. Twitch in general.
Then so Osaka, nothing happens, and then
Manila gets
Manila
a
gets a
single cube. Hey.
I'll switch this turn.
Now it's Twitch's turn.
Okay, so cure, tie, man, cure.
Oh, so cure, 1 in Osaka, move to Taipei, move to Manila, and cure. Okay. So what that will actually do is next turn, since what's going to happen right now is Sydney's cure, move, cure.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry.
What's going to happen on your? What's going to happen now is that the two diseases are going to there's one for Sydney that's going to come up that you're going to be able to block. So that was actually a very good move. Whoever suggested that, shout out to Better.
Yeah.
Isn't red cured so we get rid of all 3 cubes?
Josh, rule clarification.
I'm pretty sure.
If you cure a wreck.
Yep.
Josh is double checking. It's been a little bit since we played this game, so.
Remove all cures, yeah.
Remove all. Okay, so Osaka's completely cured and Manila's completely cured. So very good.
I've always played that wrong. That's might be why we always.
That might be why we always lose. We've never played it that way.
I don't know.
I don't think we did.
Josh is not the best at reading rules.
He's not the best at reading.
It's not in the main rule part. It's like in the little sub example.
Oh no, yeah, fine. Give an excuse.
It was in the main rule part. So
yeah, so he was about to just throw the manufacturer under the bus, the game creator. It's not very nice, Josh. So, anyways, Twitch, you guys got Washington, which is a blue, and you also got an event for Resilient Population. Remove 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game.
We have too many cards right now.
Okay, so use some of your events.
Okay.
Or discard some cards.
Ask chat what they want to do. Don't really need red cards anymore.
We could get rid of the red card. No reason.
Which red card do you have, though?
You could also play your event cards and get rid of them now, so you're not wasting them, you're using them.
Okay, this new event card we had says, remove any 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game. You may play this between the infect and the intensified steps of an next step.
So that's not actually a big deal, because the only 2 that are in the discard pile right now are red. So I would actually keep that and hold on to it.
Agreed.
And what's your other event card?
We have 2.
And they're saying to keep airlift.
They're saying keep airlift. That's a good one to have. And then we have skip the next infect city step, which we could do now, couldn't we?
Yep, good.
So colors for everyone. I have a red and a blue. Matt has 2 blues, a black, and a yellow.
I think Matt should definitely
What colors?
go for black. We have no black.
What colors do you have?
I have 3 blue, 2 yellow.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is Josh is next. So he's going to take my 2 blues from me, and then on your turn, Twitch, if you could make it over to where Josh is, you can,
make it.
Or Josh on his turn could actually possibly make it over to you.
Let's see what's the best. So you give me 2. That as an action you may give, or player can take any city card from your hand.
Well, you know what you could do. You can take the 2 from me, and then Twitch could actually airlift you over to them, so you can get the.
For airlift.
I'm just saying you can use that and use that to get the remaining blue on your turn.
Am I taking the blue, or am I giving the blue to them?
I would say take the blue, because then you'd have 3 once you take the 2 from me.
I have 3 currently.
So I can take 1 from you, move over to them, and give them 2.
Yes.
I can only
Can't
give
do
them
that on one turn.
right now.
Right.
I can't give them 2.
So should we discard our yellows?
No, because yellows we're actually kind of running thin on right now. So I wouldn't discard any yellows.
Alright, so are we officially using this right now?
Yes.
Skip the next infect city step?
Yeah, why not?
Chat's okay with that?
Which blue does Josh have?
I have Madrid.
I think that's the best thing for us to discard. I still need to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that would put us at.
That would put you at
these
7?
2 would put us at 7.
Okay, so you're getting rid of Ho Chi Minh City.
We want to trade yellows for blue.
We have to hang out at the same spot for a bit. That's the only issue.
Yeah. Because Josh, it has to be on his action. He's the only one that could really do that.
Okay.
Otherwise,
so if you guys airlifted to me, I could do a bunch of trading between all of us and do stuff that we're all in the same spot.
yeah. But so, yeah, you are discarding these 2 cards. You're using that, so it's preventing the event outbreak, so that does not happen right now, so it is now Josh's turn.
Disbandment, it says we can take from Josh on our turn.
Oh, you guys can take from my turn? Okay. Alright, so Matt, give me a blue.
1 blue?
Yeah, because you guys only need 2, right?
Yes, they have 3. They only need 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I go... I fly to Hong Kong. That's 2. This is 3. And I give you guys
1. So here you go, Twitch proxy. You guys got
Or
London.
do you want? No, you want to give me one of your yellows, and then on your turn
Yeah.
you take 2 blues, so
Yeah.
you don't have to discard.
That's a good idea. Good job there, Josh.
All right, so I got a yellow. I could have taken the yellow from you, but whatever.
Whatever.
And then I get your cards. I got another yellow and another blue.
Huh, that's funny.
And then we flip Sydney.
Sydney, nothing happens. And Kinshasa. Kinshasa is now up to 3, so it is primed for an outbreak.
Just a minute, once clarification, how are we giving him yellow?
I can take a card from. I'm the researcher, so I can take a card.
So talk
With
to
my
your
roll.
phone.
He likes to do
I
that.
know. So, yeah, my roll lets me take whatever I want
He takes whatever he wants.
and gives whatever I want.
whatever.
He gives no
Whatever.
fucks.
No fucks given.
What's the
Researcher.
Yeah.
Hold it up.
Researcher can't take a card.
It says I can take a card.
As an action, you may give or a player can take.
Oh, a player can take.
Well, you are a player. No, I see that. Okay, so Josh is really bad at reading.
Okay.
Really bad at reading.
Okay, so
Thank you for that clarification.
give the yellow card back to Twitch.
And then I just give you that one.
But you got it from Matt in the first place. You pulled the blue from Matt.
Well, yes. Yes, I did. So I'm going to take from
Undo
Josh.
everything.
All right, so let's undo that. So these aren't. I didn't get yet. Whatever. So
Josh has been demoted from rules guy.
It really
Yes.
has been. This is pathetic.
where's the? That's the blue I gave you,
Yes.
and I just had
You can give me an... Well,
Hong Kong.
this is the blue I gave to you.
So I can give you a blue.
There you go.
Shame!
Perfect.
Shame!
So then that was one of your actions.
So my actions.
Mumble, mumble.
I'm just seeing what else I can do then.
I would start making your way over to Kinshasa so you can maybe start to get thinking about the cure for it.
I can't even get there.
You can't
Okay,
get-
stop mumbling. Gonna
Thank,
punch you.
thank you. He talks lower now.
I know.
He
I'm
talks,
thinking in my
he
head.
thinks
I'm
out
not-
loud.
Well, no, think out loud, but do it in
But
a
he
speaking
thinks too
voice.
I know.
What card does everything having?
Huh?
I assume what cards does everyone have?
I have one red.
I have 1 yellow, 3 blues, and a black.
What's your role?
My role is I can pick up an event card that's been played already as an action, and then use it again.
I'm just gonna fly to Atlanta and cure this. Move up to Chicago.
What cards does people have? Okay, so you have what's your actual cards?
Miami, Chicago, London, Madrid, and Istanbul.
And I just have Hong Kong. Sorry, my turn's done. We did my flips.
Yes.
We
So
fixed all
my first action, I'm going to take 1 quiet night from the discard pile.
So your role is basically deja vu.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shut up, Josh.
Whatever.
Let me
I got
see.
this turn then.
What do I want to do? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do right now.
We need to get one off Moscow because that's gonna outbreak if you don't use it.
Louder.
You need to go to Moscow.
Thank you.
Otherwise, there's gonna be an outbreak.
Okay, so I am going to use my turn to go to...
Matt has 3 blues currently. We also have 3 blues.
And he has Chicago, London, and Madrid.
I'm gonna,
And he has Chicago, London, and Madrid.
I'm going to go from Mumbai to Karachi, Karachi to Tehran. That's 3 of my turns. My 4th action, I'm going to use 1 quiet night. So no more disease cards get flipped over this turn. And I'm going to draw 2. I got Milan, so I now have a 4th blue.
Okay.
And my next card is Santiago. So I'm at the 7 card limit right now. I have 2 yellows, 4 blues, and a black. That ends my turn. Twitch, it is now your turn.
Just Feminine says if we meet in Atlanta, he can take our blue.
Okay, that works.
If we even.
Daisy X says buy a lapel mic and shove it down my throat.
By a what?
Lapel
Oh, like a lapel
mic.
mic. A lapel mic. I'm wondering, what is a lapel mic? Oh, goodness, Josh. Your butchery of the English language is second to
Blue
none.
cards are Washington, Atlanta, and St. Petersburg. So we could use the blue one to fly to Atlanta and meet you there. Where are you?
He's over there. No, Moscow will outbreak next turn.
Yeah.
Unless you guys come stand over there. If you fly to St. Petersburg, you can get to Moscow and cure some stuff. What?
He's
Wow.
mumbling. So you could use your St. Petersburg card, your blue one. You have a blue St. Petersburg, correct?
Correct.
You could use that to fly to St. Petersburg, move over to Moscow, and then cure a few, and then you won't have any disease cubes spawn because you're over there.
Experiments is no.
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 No. Okay.
I don't know if that's what it was a reference to.
Yeah.
We airlift to Moscow, cure, fly to Washington, Atlanta.
You could do that too. That is a very good idea.
Let's go for it.
So you would actually cure all three of them that are in Moscow with that because the airlift doesn't count as an action. So let's go with that. Please give me your airlift card. And it also clears out your hand of one extra card, so, you know.
Dispeminate has played before.
He has. He's good. And then, so you're going to airlift over to Moscow. You're going to use 3 of your actions to cure the 3 diseases. They only want to use 2?
No, it says cure.
Cure,
Fly to Washington.
Fly to Washington, Atlanta.
Oh, okay. They want to. Okay, I thought they were flying straight to Atlanta. Okay, so they're going to cure 2 of them. Then they're going to fly to Washington.
No.
No.
You're misunderstanding.
Airlift to Moscow, cure.
Josh, just face
They want
towards
to
us.
end in Atlanta. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
you're
yeah,
using
you're
Washington.
using your fly to go to Moscow for free. You're then curing 2 of the diseases. That's 2 actions. You're using your Washington card to fly to Washington. That's an action. And then your final action is going to be walking from Washington to Atlanta.
So you can give Atlanta to Matt on his turn.
Okay, sounds
So he
good.
can go to...
So now give me your Washington card because you're flying to Washington, and then you're moving and walking over to Atlanta.
And then we have the Atlanta card to give to you.
Yes.
Yeah, damn.
So you need
I
to
should have
be
stayed over there.
In
'cause I
Atlanta
could've-
with someone to give them the Atlanta card.
Correct.
Okay.
So that was your turn. So now you get 2 additional cards. You have Mexico City, which is a yellow, and Delhi, which is a black. And now we draw 2 more disease or outbreak cards, whatever the hell they're called. Santiago, so please put a subacute moist crack
Okay.
on Santiago. And Moscow, so a necrotizing fasciitis in Moscow.
Have you all tried Legacy version of this? I love Legacy.
No, we have not tried it. That is one of a future campaign idea for the stream.
Is that something you want to introduce now, that poll, or not now?
No, we'll do that later.
Okay.
We'll the survey we'll do at the end.
Okie doke.
And then...
Where is
My
Istanbul?
turn?
It is, yes, it is your turn now, Josh.
So you can go here, fly there.
Please
get it.
speak up.
You can, on your turn, you can go to Mumbai, fly to Atlanta, get their
We
card, and
recast
trade it
Josh.
in.
We do
It's
need
like-
to recast Josh.
It's like one day there'll be
Okay.
someone else there. We'll still call him Josh. I'll still imply that I'm married to him, but it'll be
Yeah,
a completely
yeah.
different person.
Oh, and you can take airlift on your turn. That they're saying.
Oh, that is a really good idea. Good job, guys.
Where am I and what am I doing?
Where am I and what am I doing? Said
Where
Josh.
am I and what am I doing?
I'm just going to start narrating him like he's a book.
Can you? Why the hell is my sister Snapchatting me? The shit do you want from my life?
Twitch Proxy's playing on her phone instead of playing the game with you guys right now.
I'm gonna go to Santiago and cure 1.
I'm going to Santiago to cure 1,
What
said Josh
color
with
is
gusto.
If he was saying it with gusto, you'd be able to hear him.
So Josh drew a...
Tokyo
Move your
and a
hand.
black.
A Riyadh, which is a black, and a Tokyo, which is a red.
What color are you on the board, Matt?
I am the light blue color over here.
And Josh is beige.
Josh is beige, and you guys are green.
Okay.
So then we draw 2 more of the infection cards. So Lagos gets a subacute moist crack.
Lagos, okay.
And
Giuseppe says you have to walk to Atlanta. Oh, the glutes you'll build.
oh yeah, and New York. So please put a unimaginative blue disease in New York.
Wait, are we within spaces of New York?
You are not.
Okay, I can't see from over here.
Yeah, you're within 2 spaces, but you have to be an adjacent spot. So it is my turn now. I am going to use my first action to pick up... Oh, this should be exile from the game.
Yeah, that should be exile.
Daisy X says, I would double dip on resilient population rather than airlift.
What's resilient
That's the
population?
card they still have.
Oh, I'm double dipping on everything I can here. But I picked up Event Airlift, which is my first action. I'm then going to use my remaining actions to go to Delhi, Mumbai, and then fly over to Atlanta. So now I'm on the same spot as you guys if you want to give me the last blue card, and then on my following turn I can cure unimaginative blue
I
disease.
can give it to you now even though it's not our turn?
No, on your turn.
Okay.
But it is your turn next. So I draw 2 cards. I got Bogota, and I got San Francisco. So I don't even need you guys to give me a blue card anymore, so you can use your actions elsewhere. How many yellows do you have?
Yellows, we have 3.
I have 3 as well. So we're actually kind of starved for black cards right now.
So do not get rid of your black card. I have 1 black card.
I have 1 as well, and Josh has 1. That means that more of them will be coming up, though.
Is there a different ratio of... Is there an even ratio of...
It's whatever cards were in here, they only come up 1 time. So we're in pretty decent shape. The only one that we've actually used to travel is the red ones. After we've done that already, we used a Mumbai, so we used 1 black, and we used 2 blacks already, and we used a 1 yellow with Sao Paulo. So I'm actually going to get rid of my black, Istanbul.
How many cubes are in New York right now?
2 cubes.
And I'm going to get rid of Miami, because I don't need to fly there since I'm already in the States.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Just drive there. But, so that is my turn, and now we do the 2 disease cards. So Tehran gets a disease cube, which that's necrotizing fasciitis, correct? And Milan gets an unimaginative blue disease. That one makes me giggle. Okay, so Twitch, it is now your turn.
Okay, they're deciding what they want to do. I assume that we're going to give you Atlanta.
No. I don't need blue cards
don't?
anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, feel free to use.
So literally
the nice thing.
going over there was...
Well, no. The nice thing now is that since you're in Atlanta and you have the Atlanta card, you could fly anywhere on the board as an action.
Oh, cool.
Kinshasa
has 3 cubes. They're asking what had 3 cubes on the board. That's the only place that has 3.
And it would put you guys close to the black area. The black area is kind of primed for outbreaks as well, so you can cure a few in Kinshasa and start making your way over that direction. That is an option.
You're an option.
I technically am. I don't know. Maybe. An option for what? I'm not sure.
I don't know. You didn't question it, though. You just agreed, so I'm confused.
Fly to 3 cube land and cure all the cubes.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so we're going to
So we're going to discard the Atlanta card, use it as an airlift.
fly to Kinshasa and cure 3 cubes. So you cured 3 subacute moist crack from Kinshasa. There was about to be an outbreak of subacute moist crack.
No one wants an outbreak of subacute moist crack.
So you guys got Beijing, which is red, and Cairo, which is black.
Well, we're running low. Are we running? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we can keep them all.
Okay. So
No, it's 1 too many. So I guess we'll get rid of the red.
Yep,
just
that's
because
fine.
We have no reason to.
And then flip 2.
So 2 cards. So Algiers.
Or do you think that we're better off getting rid of the blue, since you're about to clear?
It doesn't matter either way.
Okay.
Algiers gets a cube, and Mumbai gets a cube.
Blue's a little
where
bit
is
easier to get
Mumbai?
this done with the black section that's getting trampled.
Yeah, the blacks are getting kind of trampled right now, so necrotizing fasciitis is starting to take over
That's not something you want to take over.
Western Asia right now, so
Alright, so it's my turn?
it is your turn, Josh.
What am I going to do?
Josh says he's not sure what he wants to do.
Yes. I'm going to stab you in the face.
He's going to stab me in the face.
There's Hong Kong.
He's not sure where Hong Kong is.
Just looking at them.
Hong Kong is in China.
He's now sighing.
Asia. Asia.
I'm going to cure 2 on Santiago.
Blue and red are cured by the time that goes. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fly to Tokyo.
Chokyo.
Chokyo.
And then I'm going to go over to San Francisco.
Okay. So that ends your turn. Please draw 2 cards. And what do you pick up?
Lima,
Lima.
and Moscow.
So Lima and Moscow. Just to clarify, Lima is a yellow and Moscow is a black.
Moscow Mule, however, is a good drink.
It is a very tasty drink, and it comes in pretty fancy cups.
That
Some
you
more?
tend to take.
No, I never took one. I've always had people do it for me. So 2 more cards. We have Chennai, which gets 1 cube, and Riyadh, which gets 1 cube. So again,
No.
not a subacute moist crack. This is necrotizing fasciitis is hammering Western Asia right now.
Now, do we have any other 3 cube spaces?
There actually are no other 3 cube spaces, but there is a bunch of 2 cube spaces over there in the black area.
Okay.
And it's nice.
And I think we're getting primed for another outbreak card to come up. Just pointing that out.
And it's going to come on Matt's turn because he draws them all.
So
Always blame Matt.
I'm going to use my first turn, my first action, to cure unimaginative blue disease.
Just right now.
So we have cured that. And let's see, what do I want to do with the rest of my actions? Josh. Jersh. I want to make my way over to Lima. And then you can give me the Lima card if you meet me down there. Oh, actually, you can give it to me anywhere, right?
Yeah, I'd give it to you anywhere.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the rest of my turn to move over to San Francisco.
New York.
Go to New York? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it'll make me move closer to the blacks as well.
You just want this, right?
I just want Lima.
Yeah, you can move San Francisco. Either way. Because I was thinking of doing San Francisco and New York on my turn.
So I'm going to move from Atlanta to Chicago, Chicago to San Francisco, and then I'm going to cure 1.
Cure both.
No, I can't.
Yeah,
Yes, I can. That's right. I cured the disease. Good call, Josh. And actually, it looks like on Josh's turn we might be able to eradicate unimaginative blue disease. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not see that it had spread to Europe as well. So that was all 4 of my turns. So I am going to there we go, epidemic card, just like I said,
And New York.
and then New York. So
I should have done New York. You gave me New York and it goes long way.
shut up, I hate you. So an epidemic card happens. So Josh, please take the bottom card from the what is that deck called? The infection deck.
Why is it always on your turn?
I know, right? I have drawn 3 of the 4.
Washington.
So Washington has an outbreak. So 3 cubes on Washington.
All right.
And that gets shuffled in with that.
And we're going to flip 3 cards over now because the thing just went to 3.
Did it? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Feminine says, alright, let's see how Matt screws up the board with that.
So now we have moved up the infection rate tracker to 3. So every turn we're now getting 3 different cities with infections instead of 2.
Just sent me this, just to show this to Josh. This is where Hong Kong is.
You know where Hong Kong is. I couldn't find it on the freaking board.
Resilient population.
They want to take
Remove
Washington
one
out?
card in the infection discard pile from the game.
You have to play that right now if you're going to play it.
That's what chat was saying.
Remove Washington now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So you just effectively eliminated any outbreaks from happening. So good job there, Twitch chat.
And
Shout out to whoever that was.
Osaka
and
one.
Where?
Manila.
Manila.
You say vanilla weird.
Vanilla.
So
I say everything weird.
You do. Osaka and Manila both
one
get
more.
a disease. Oh, 3, you're right. And Chennai. Chennai has now 2. So almost every black city has 2. Every other black city has 2. And that is the necrotizing fasciitis.
Dispeminate says walk to
Riyadh.
and remove a cube.
Mm-hmm. And then you guys got
2 cards. So Buenos Aires, so that's a yellow, and Algiers, which is a black.
Okay, we have too many cards now. We have 4 yellow and 3 black and 1 blue.
Get rid of a blue.
Okay, getting rid of blue.
And Josh, I think you should be giving them the yellow because they only need 1.
how many yellows do they have?
They have 4.
We have 4.
Okay, I could do that.
Make it happen. Make it so.
I can actually go to their spot. I have.
Oh, that's funny. You do have Riyadh, so
I
you
have
can
Riyadh,
go
so I
there.
can give it to them.
My one concern is we're discarding a lot of the blacks right now.
Yeah.
So from now on, we have to make sure that we don't do that.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. We have 3 blacks right now, but if he gives us the yellow, we're gonna have to discard one of them.
Right. Unless I know what I can do here. I'm going to play my airlift card, and I'm going to airlift Josh over to Riyadh right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay.
Because then Twitch can give you, or you can take
I can't take. I can only give.
something. No,
I can only give.
you could only give. Oh, because you have the. If she had the Riyadh card, that would be better.
I give her the 2.
Whose turn is it next?
It's my turn next.
It's your turn next. Yeah,
No.
hold off on that. Let's see.
Alright. So they're discarding St. Petersburg, so you want to take that card. You still have to discard one more?
No.
Josh should walk to Atlanta, fly to the other research center, and on our turn we walk to him, take the card, and take care of the black.
That would work too. So you're taking the blacks? How many blacks do you have?
She has 3 blacks as well.
No, yeah, we have 3 blacks.
Alright, I'm going to give you the yellow. For now.
That would prevent us from having to discard one of them.
We'll give you 3. You might catch some more next turn. I'm going to go over where she is.
Give her the 2 black cards.
Give her the 2 black cards.
But then that would require her to discard 2 yellow cards as well.
Well, we haven't discarded too many yellow cards.
Okay.
So I think that would work best.
Okay, let's do that.
So I'll give you a yellow.
I'll take
now.
Lima. Would you like me to airlift you over there?
No, I'll walk and they'll just meet me on my turn and take on their turn.
What a
So
martyr.
It's
about a martyr.
What a martyr.
Just walk there. Need your stinking ride.
1, 2.
Daisy X says, could build a research station nearby in a black city to make use of the city. Save airlift.
We already have a research site 2 spaces away from you, so you guys are good. And then I get 2 cards. I got another black one. And Montreal, which is blue.
Is it blue? Are you sure?
Yeah. And then 3 cards.
1, 2, 3. I'll do this because you can't say the names. Kinshasa gets 1.
Who else
Santiago.
is speak louder?
Santiago gets 1,
Largo.
and Lagos gets 1. He said all 3 of them wrong in the mumble that he did under his voice. So Kinshasa, Santiago, and Lagos.
Alright.
So yellow's starting to get hit now. And it is now my turn.
Mm-hmm.
What do I want to do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You could fly to New York.
I'm thinking about doing that.
Question is, do we spend 2 actions to walk to research center and take 2 black cards, or do we airlift to research center, take 2 black cards, and take care of black? It's not a bad idea.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I could airlift you and do that. That makes sense. I'm going to work on eradicating the blue, unimaginative blue disease right now. So I'm going to play my New York card. Fly over to New York. I'm going to cure that, move down to Washington, cure that. So that's 3 of my actions.
Then you go to Atlanta?
Yeah, and then I'm going
you
to
can fly to a research
Right.
station.
So then I'm going to go to Atlanta, and then I'm going to draw 2 cards, see what I get. I got Kolkata, which is a black, and I got Johannesburg. So I do have 4 yellows now.
Alright, that's good.
So this is making progress. We're doing good here. And then, so here's the thing. Twitch proxy, well, both of you guys. If I, on my turn, make my way over to a yellow spot that you have, I can airlift you over there, and then you can give me the final yellow card at said point in time.
We have
Which yellow cards do you have?
Lagos, Mexico City, Buenos Aires, and I'm not even going to try to pull it up.
Khartoum.
Yes, there you go.
So again, Mexico City.
They're saying airlift to get here, so they get the black cards they need to get
Okay,
the cure
that's fine.
and
I'll
get
do that. So I'm going to airlift them right now over to Mumbai. So it is now. I'm sorry, I have to do this first. Well,
You can do it either
I could do
way.
it either way, but
Alright. And then they're saying they can fly to yellow.
so Milan gets 1. Please give an unimaginative blue disease to Milan. Moscow gets 1. Moscow gets a necrotizing fasciitis. It now has 3. Just want to put that out there. And Tehran. Tehran gets 1 also. So Moscow and Tehran, which are adjacent to each other, both have 3 disease cubes. So if either one of them outbreaks, it's going to cause the other one to outbreak as well.
But I can cure that in 1 turn.
Okay. So
It should be okay.
so now it is your turn, Twitch. Please tell Twitch Proxy what you want to do.
I'm not even going to say anything, like, the opposite of, I don't know.
Anyway. On our turn, airlift to Research Center, take black, cure, and remove the cubes from Mumbai.
Okay. So that's what you'll do. So give her preference for which one. I would keep Moscow
because then I can fly and
exactly.
Okay.
do a little bit of a...
So there you go.
So this is 2 turns. I take
2 turns.
Curing it.
Curing necrotizing fasciitis.
And then we're going to get rid of one of the...
And you're going to get rid of the cube on Mumbai.
Alright.
I just feel like hitting you. It's fine.
Daisy X says, it's fine, Josh. Say all you want. No one can understand if you do.
Yeah. That's my goal. We probably should switch seats, man, so I'm actually closer to the mic. But
Probably.
I tried to get you guys to do that before, but there's this thing called raising your voice.
no, I like mumble, mumble, mumble.
He speaks.
He speaks.
He speaks.
And then they get 2 cards.
2 cards. So Los Angeles, which is a yellow,
And Bangkok.
and Bangkok.
Oh, wait. When we took the 2 cards, that's a good point.
Yes, you were supposed to discard down to 7.
Okay, so we had 5. So I technically had to discard 2 of these at some. So do you have a preference between Khartoum, Lagos, Mexico City, and Buenos Aires, which we should discard?
Discard Khartoum.
Okay.
And what was the other ones?
Lagos, Mexico City, and Buenos Aires.
Lagos.
Because you guys can go cure that, actually.
Mexico City.
Keep the other cards which will let us fly to one and walk to another.
You want Largos.
So we want Lagos, and how about Mexico City and Buenos Aires?
I would get rid of Buenos Aires.
Okay.
Okay, so you discard those 2 and you pick up Los Angeles and Bangkok.
No, they say keep Lagos and Mexico City. Yeah, Lagos, Mexico City.
Okay. See? And you pick up Bangkok, which is red, and Los Angeles, which is yellow.
It's not Bangkok. It's such a
You get to go to LA, though.
LA!
I love LA. Okay, so it is now flippy time.
Flippy.
Mumbai gets 1. No, it doesn't, because that is where you guys are. Algiers is supposed to get 1, and that is where? Algiers, that gets +1, so that now has 3. And New York.
New York?
New York.
New York.
New York gets 1 now.
There's going to be some New Yorkers saying how offensive you're.
Alright, so it's my turn now?
It is now Josh's turn. The Josh turn.
Thank you to whoever did that.
Who did what?
Time someone out.
Ah, me, I'm assuming?
No.
Josh?
Legit timeout.
Oh. Josh, go.
I'm trying to think what I want to do.
On our turn, we want to end in Mexico City.
That's racist.
What?
I don't know.
Alright.
Josh said all right.
Alright.
All right. You know what? Oh, someone's honking outside, and the dogs don't take kindly to that.
Let's
It
see the
was a
barking now.
douchebag honk. It wasn't just like a beep beep. It was like a.
I'm going to fly to Moscow. Cure.
Pause for the cause, Josh. We're live. Sorry about that, guys.
He just verbally abused my dogs.
No, I didn't.
Well, they're just staring at us. Be like, what's up?
So I just have to point out, just because of what happened, basically someone came in the chat and said, who plays board games? Board games are boring. There's even the word board in there. And Agent Better timed him out, and I said, thanks whoever did that. And I wasn't going to say anything, but like verbally, but Agent Better says, I gave him 8 hours to think about all the fun times he's had.
I love you, Agent Vetter. That's perfect.
Alright. So, I took out 2 of those.
Took out 2 of what?
I I took out Moscow and
Tehran.
Tehran, and then I get the epidemic.
Oh, damn it! I was going for the perfect streak there. So the bottom card from the deck gets 3, and that is Beijing.
He said, "I love me too. Don't worry."
That gets put it in there. So Beijing now has 3 on it.
I got rid of the 2 worst ones.
Sure.
There's still a couple.
Disperman says, "Damn it, Josh is fucking everything up."
As usual.
Welcome to my life.
Matt was supposed to get that next turn.
I was.
Matt always does it. So 3 cards.
That's what she said.
Algiers.
Outbreak.
Oh, Outbreak! Our first Outbreak, guys! So every spot adjacent to Algiers gets 1. So Madrid gets 1, Paris gets 1, Istanbul gets 1, and Cairo gets 1.
And then next up is Beijing.
Beijing! So another Outbreak! So Shanghai gets 1, and Seoul gets 1. Luckily, Beijing is fairly landlocked, which doesn't really make sense. But either way, Beijing outbroke. So
And then
Outbroke, that's a pass.
Lagos. We have 3 outbreaks in a row. Josh is doing his best to fuck everything up this game. All the progress we made is down the tubes. Lagos outbreak, so Kinshasa gets 1, Khartoum gets 1, and Sao Paulo gets 1. Good job, Josh. You suck.
Matt needs to end up on Mexico City at the end of his turn.
I will, don't worry. So I am going to take... There was one more action card, event card in here. Airlift should be gone. Resilient population.
No.
I'm going to take that.
You're not allowed to take it.
Play it.
Everywhere that outbreak could happen happened, so there's that.
There's that. I'm going to save that, though, because we might...
That was perfect, though. Like, the way you made sure to just pick the right freaking card.
The right 3. That's the only
There
3
was
that
only
were
3
primed.
there.
Oh, no, Milan was also.
Oh, Milan, so...
But,
So you could use that on Milan to not do an outbreak there, but...
well, that's only it's only in the discard pile.
Oh, yeah. So I think the goal here is you get to Mexico City, they're going to walk over, hand you the card, and then on your next turn you win the game.
Yep. So I'm going to go to Miami, go to Bogota, go to Mexico City. I went the long way because I wanted to use all 4 of my actions.
Okay.
So don't question me.
Dispaminant says, "Good going, Josh. This is why you were demoted from Girls Guy."
I would like to point out, we are getting extraordinarily light on cards.
So it's perfect.
We should be able to win the game with just the amount of cards that we have. I picked up Shanghai and... Oh, Kinshasa. I have all of the yellow cards now. So you guys don't even need to come over. You guys could handle the outbreaks in general, and we'll be okay.
Is it our turn?
It is your turn.
Spaminite says, Chennai, Cure, LA, Mexico City.
Okay, so Chennai, Cure. I'm assuming you're flying to LA with a card that you have. I need the LA card.
No.
And then you walk over to Mexico City, which is, completely useless now, but whatever. I don't know why I'm putting that there.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
So you guys get 2 cards. You got an event card. Government grant. Add 1 research station to any city. Play that now. Add 1 to Mexico City.
Oh, it just doesn't do anything. You can't.
Are we about to win the game?
I know. I mean, it just makes it even easier.
Are we about to win the game?
Not yet. And then you also get a manila, like the envelope.
Josh, how do you pronounce it?
Manila.
Oh, he said it right.
New York.
New York. You add 1 unhumanitated blue disease to New York, 1 gets added to Chennai,
and Santiago.
And 1 gets added to Santiago. So now, Josh, it is your turn. Go, go, go. What you do doesn't matter.
1, 2.
How does that make you feel?
You know what? I'm gonna go. Where was I here? Moscow? No, I was here. 1, 2.
Josh is debating on whether or not he was on Moscow or Tehran.
I'm curing Milan, the one thing that could outbreak again, just because I can.
Oh, he spoke loudly.
Josh drew
got the
Paris
last 2
and
cards.
Karachi. Those are the last 2 cards in the game right now.
And then Osaka, Milan.
And
Moscow.
Do it now. Get to the chapa.
Get to the chopper. So Osaka, Milan, did you say Milan or Manila? Manila. You said Milan.
Whatever.
And Moscow all receive 1 disease cube.
It's your turn.
It is now my turn.
It says Josh should fly to Japan, visit the Penis Festival.
That
I
sounds
can
like.
only go to Hong Kong. I don't have Japan.
So it's now my turn. I'm going to trade in my yellows at the Mexico City Disease Research Center, which I don't know, it sounds kind of shady.
That's racist.
But I'm going to cure subacute moist crack. That was the last disease, and we did it. We cured
On the last
subacute
turn.
butt crack on the
Because
last
you
turn.
lost.
We could have
If
lost.
we get through everything, we're done.
Yeah, if
We
that
cured
goes
all-
out, we're done.
Yeah,
If someone can't draw, so
that was the
literally
last
the last
possible turn. We won
Just by the seat of your chair.
by the moistness of our butt
Oh
cracks.
my god. By the sweat off our butt cracks.
Yes.
Oh god, look at that. Don't rely on Josh for rules. We win.
Woo!
I want Josh to draw Milan, Manila, and Madrid all at once and go into oblivion.
Who said that?
Dave.
It's honestly, I thought that sounded like an "and" comment. That's pretty solid.
Disbanded says good going team. We won despite Josh's attempt to stop us.
Yeah, that was a pretty hardcore attempt for him to screw us over there.
And we started on easy, despite Agent Vetter's.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Are we
Agent
turning out
Vetter,
the hard now?
Agent Vetter requested us to start on hard.
Is the hardest we can possibly start on?
We're going to right now. So let's wipe the board.
You can do this. Can you give me all the
Can you
cards,
mumble,
please?
mumble?
Mumble, mumble.
And Wington said not this time. Super hard.
Yeah,
Agent
we're gonna-
said super hard.
I need the 2 other.
Epidemic cards.
Start with 7 epidemics like real men.
There's only
Legendary
6.
There's only 6 apparently, according to Josh. He might be lying. He does that a lot. So
I mean, I can take one from the expansion I have. But
give me the character cards, please. And I'm going to have us redraw our character cards while you set up and stop paying attention to the chat, Josh.
Oh my god. Not repeating that one.
What?
Agent Vetter said so hard you can see it through my trousers. And says Josh isn't so good with the numbers.
I'm sorry, I didn't go to college for like 7 years to learn to count to 4.
That's really mean. That was a really mean thing. to say.
Wow.
That was mean, Josh.
Wow.
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 Wow, that's like rude.
Wow, because he went to college for 7 years and he still can't count to 4.
Exactly.
But I didn't even get a degree in accounting.
Operations expert. As an action, build a research station in the city you are in. No discard needed.
Ooh.
Once per turn, as an action, move from a research station to any city by discarding any city card.
That's really so you can move around and build research stations like crazy.
Yeah, I
No, that's really good
I'm
though.
discarding Hong Kong and going to LA just cause.
Well, no, because that allows us to fast travel on the board. So if you can just strategically be building those, it would really help out. That's good.
Daisy X says I went 7.
Ooh. I'm the scientist. What that means is I only
Oh
need.
shit! I forgot to give you guys. Give me a free stick.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll sort of shuffle it in now. So I'm the scientist, and what that means is I only need 4 cards of the same color, not 5.
You only need 4. Ooh.
Yeah, that's handy. So Josh, please pick your character card, and I'll explain it.
Anne says you should probably get an account that can count up to 5.
Oh, Josh is the researcher again. So as an action, you may give a player a card. Actually, so me and Josh should be buddy cops in this right now because I only need 4 cards, and he can give me or I can take whatever cards I want from him.
So we can hop around.
So you guys hop around and build the research facilities, and me and Josh are going to be buddy cops in disease curing. I think that makes sense.
You build the research stations, we get the cures.
Yeah. So I'm starting out with my 3 cards are Cairo, which is black, Delhi, which is black, and Ho Chi Minh City, which is red.
And then you could read mine off while I finish this.
Josh got Algiers, which is black, Baghdad, which is black, and Paris, which is blue. So actually, Josh, if you go first, you can give me Algiers and Baghdad, and I can cure the black disease, necrotizing fasciitis, on my first turn.
Right. Oh, that's the new board? The cubes?
No, I didn't do that yet. I'm just saying I can cure that on my first turn. Which is pretty damn good. No? We can get 1/4 of the game done from the first turn. I'm looking for an affirmation of that, Josh.
Yes.
Not just mumbles and grunts.
Mumbles!
That's going to be your new name, Mumbles. When we go to Gen Con, we're going to have to put you a name tag on you that says, "Hi, my name is Mumbles." So I do need to trade out the... Oh no, you're the same color.
We need t-shirts for Gen Con.
What is your character color?
Light green.
Proxy. Light green? I'm just going to keep you as dark green.
That's rude.
And I'm white.
That was racist. I think you had us as the wrong color last time.
I did. I definitely did.
Dr. Mumbles. Dispamanite says we should start calling him Dr. Mumbles since he went to college for 7 years.
No doctorate. He's just Mr. Mumbles.
Mr. Mumbles.
And Twitch Proxy's not paying attention. She got 3 cards. Washington, Riyadh, and Karachi. Washington's blue, Riyadh is black, and Karachi's black. So please put that in your Twitch hand. And you actually don't need to worry about the black cards at all. So you can fly there and build a research facility over in the middle of...
we can fly anywhere.
No, I'm just saying you don't need to worry about keeping the black cards. So feel free to spend them to fly around.
Right, I'm just saying, like, I don't have to go to Karachi with my Karachi
No,
card.
that's true. That's actually very true. But so I would do one there just because, like, Karachi's actually probably the best spot to do it. It is the farthest away from Atlanta, so you can just have our travel time if we want to walk places, you know? Make sense?
I was not listening.
I know.
The Dispamanite says doctors have 7 years of schooling. Josh has 7 years of schooling. Coincidence? Josh has 7 years of part-time schooling in order to equal 1 normal degree.
Yes.
Doctors also have those 3 little initials at the end of their name. PhD. Josh doesn't.
Do you?
My initials are PBJ.
I don't.
You
I,
don't.
I never claimed to be one either. I only went to school for 6 years.
I did full time. I went to school and paid for it all myself.
Do you want a medal?
But as annual corroborate, you never actually showed up.
That's true.
So it doesn't count.
Not my fault that school was kind of stupid easy.
Does the infection rate counter still start
Yeah,
there?
it still starts at 2. Just, it's going to go all the way up to 4.
Because we got more outbreaks.
Yes.
That's
Josh,
the
what's your
makes us
degree?
hard.
MIS?
Yeah, Management Information Systems.
So Josh is a miss.
Dr. Mumble CPA.
That sounds like a really good TV show.
I think attorney at law.
Dr. Mumbles,
attorney at law. And then you just hear him in the courtroom going, mumble, mumble,
No, yeah,
mumble,
it's just
mumble,
like,
mumble.
Dr. Mumbles, please approach the bench and, defend your client. And he's just like, oh, Your Honor, I'd like to... What?
That's gonna get old after like 6 seconds of the pilot episode.
Oh, and then the other attorney's just like, I can't deal with this mumbles. You guys win. And then he just walks away.
Okay, so the first 3 cards that were drawn, we have Delhi, Algiers, and Hong Kong. So those 3 start out with 3 disease cubes each. So that's Delhi, Algiers, which I have to find. It's over here. And Hong Kong has 3 as well. So Josh, please flip over the next 3 cards. We have Los Angeles, Karachi, and Essen. So Karachi gets 2.
That's where the other big board game.
Where is Karachi? Where's Karachi?
Jeez, this one that you were telling me to fly to.
I was. Please add 2 of the subacute butt sweat to moist crack, subacute moist crack to Los Angeles, and add also 2 of the unimaginative blue disease to Essen, and then add 1 subacute moist crack to Sao Paulo. And Ho Chi Minh City and Sydney are both going to get 1 douche face-itis. So Josh, I'm going to say it's your turn first. So please, go already, damn it.
This Dispamanite says, I'm not... What?
Shivers, my teachers. We're not.
Dispamanite says, I'm not saying Josh slept with his teachers to pass classes. I'm just saying he mumbles. He may or may not have had an awesome classmate who may or may not have gone by the name Imogene, who may or may not have carried him the entire semester.
And she's pretty strong because Josh isn't a light guy. Get it? Get it?
Agent Better says you need to use more feeling that. It's M-O-I-S-T. Say it with me.
Moist.
Oh.
Moist.
No, you're making me cringe now.
Moist.
So I gave you 2
Stop.
cards.
I like to elongate the S in that.
What do you guys have? Cards?
What cards do you have, Twitch?
Washington blue, Riyadh black, and Karachi black.
Yeah. Black.
Josh is reconfirming that they have 2 black cards.
Yes, 2 black.
I'm just thinking what to do with my other 2 moves because I really can't do much of anything.
Loud.
Can't do much of anything.
Say it loud and say it proud.
Loud and proud.
Start walking, Josh.
Walking where?
These boots are made
No,
for walking.
you need to start. I can't even do it now. I'm not going to do it now.
Do it.
No.
No, you started it. You have to finish it.
You have to start walking, Josh. Christopher walking
A little Los Angeles.
across the globe. And that ends your turn. So what do you pick up there, Josh? You picked
Lima,
up
a yellow, and
Lima.
Bogota.
How is that, Josh?
Bogota.
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 Bogota, not Bogota.
This is teach Josh
Words.
words.
How
And
now,
geography.
brown cow? Okay, so Josh has 2 of the yellows. So again, Josh, I'm going to wind up going to the same spot as you, and you're going to give me your yellows.
Lima
Dr. Mumbles, attorney at
and
law.
Paris.
Mumbles and moist lawyers for your needs.
Ew. Okay, so Paris gets 1 unimaginative blue disease, and Lima gets 1 acute
I should remove all
moist
the,
crack.
Stop moist cracking me. Agent Better says, yeah, Josh, you need to take some time to practice your enunciation. Repeat fast as you can. The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue.
Faster.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. I
Unique New York.
thought Agent Better was going to annoy the Canadians.
So Twitch, it is now your turn. We're going to change up the turn order this time and do it the right way. So Twitch, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Please tell Twitch Proxy. You guys do have that ability where you can fly anywhere from the research facility, and you can build a research facility anywhere as a free action.
Daisy X says, fact, women hate the word moist.
Moist.
I don't think guys care for it either.
It's just a really not nice word altogether.
It's not that it sounds like it reminds you of anything. It's just like the sound
it's an
of it is just
uncomfortable word.
gross. I don't know why.
It just has no idea what's going on.
That's fine. So, Twitch chat, please tell Twitch Proxy what you'd like to do with your 4 actions.
Okay, 4 actions. We can move anywhere. We can build research stations anywhere.
As long as you're on the space. You don't have to discard anything, which
so
is
I'm
nice.
thinking we should come over here.
I would definitely fly over to Delhi, probably.
I'm thinking we should fly over to Delhi. Oh,
We
no.
should fly to
Experiment
Istanbul.
says Istanbul, build Algiers, cure.
Where is Istanbul? Istanbul's over here, so you guys are going to fly over to Istanbul. So you have to discard one of your cards, by the way.
Okay. Which one?
I need one you want.
Washington, I guess?
So why don't they just go straight to...
No, I would just... I would... Wait, what's the plan in chat right now?
Fly to Istanbul, build, go to Algiers, and cure.
Okay, so they want to build in Istanbul.
Okay. So, give me one of your black cards, just because it's not necessary anymore.
Well,
And then
I need
Istanbul
to
is a
discard
hell of a
one
station.
to get there, and discard one. No, I don't.
No, you don't need to discard one to build a research facility. That's
Okay.
your ability. So you're going to build one in Istanbul, and then you're going to walk over to Algiers and
Okay.
cure 2. Right?
Is that right?
1, 2...
Is it a
I'm sorry,
free?
1. It's not a free action. It's just she doesn't have to discard
Yeah.
anything. So that is your turn. You get 2 cards now, and you get Taipei, which is red, and an epidemic card. Yay! So I'm
You
going
know
to...
why? Because we changed the order. It would have been your.
It really would have, yeah. So the bottom card, Josh, is Jakarta. Jakarta is now 3.
So, Jay says, forget what it sounds like, people. It's how it feels all the way. I don't know about you, and I'm responding. I don't know about you, but I definitely hate feeling moist. They're talking about hating the word moist.
This conversation's taking a very weird turn.
Alright, so 2 cards. Oh, look at
Jakarta
that.
just outbroke.
And Los Angeles.
So please increase the outbreak counter. So Chennai gets 1, Bangkok gets 1, Ho Chi Minh City gets 1, and Sydney gets 1. So this is not looking good from the start, guys. It is my turn, however, and I'm going to use my...
Because you suck.
I'm going to use my first action to cure necrotizing fasciitis. And then what am I going to do now? I'm going to fly to Ho Chi Minh City with my red card here. And then I'm going to cure 1. Or do I want to move over to Hong Kong and cure 1?
Did Hong Kong come up before as one of the cards?
I don't remember.
Before?
I think yeah, it had to. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to take one from Ho Chi Minh City. I'm going to walk over to Hong Kong, and I'm going to cure 1 of the douche-face-itis from Hong Kong, and then I get 2 cards, please. My 2 cards are San Francisco and New York, both blues. So it looks like I'm going to be going for blues now. So Josh, it is now... I'm sorry, we have to do this first. Lima gets a yellow. So Josh, please put a subacute moist crack on Lima. And Delhi gets 1 of the necrotizing fasciitis.
Just Fairman's pissed at you.
For what? That's what they wanted to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wanted to go to Hong Kong. That's 4 cubes, Matt.
Is it? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. So Delhi just outbroke.
You just stacked it. How did you not see it?
I don't know. So Delhi gets 1. Mumbai gets... I'm sorry. Karachi gets 1. Kolkata gets 1. Chennai gets 1. And Mumbai gets 1. Oh boy.
It's going down fast.
Yeah, this is a burning ship right now. The nice thing though is that since that is cured, any one of those that you start to cure from clears out the entire space. You don't have to do them one at a time anymore.
Okay.
So Josh, it is your turn right now.
I'm gonna clear the 3 from here. And move the Mexico. Move the
Josh
Chicago.
Josh is clearing 1 from Lima.
No, I cleared 3 from Los
Oh,
Angeles.
he cleared 3 from LA and then moved over to Chicago, and that was his turn. So he draws 2 cards. He got Jakarta and an epidemic. Oh damn, this is not good.
I like how Agent Vetter tells us do it as hard as possible and then ditches us to die.
Osaka is now outbroken. Where is Osaka? Osaka's over here.
Fairman keeps giving me instructions for our turn, and then you guys keep outbreaking and having to change all the
This
cards.
is rough. This is rough. So Josh, we need 2 cards, please.
Alright, first up is Jakarta.
Jakarta has outbroken again. So Chennai gets 1, Bangkok gets 1, Ho Chi Minh City gets 1, and Sydney gets 1.
And
Osaka is outbroken, so Tokyo gets 1, and Taipei gets 1.
that wasn't
Doesn't
bad.
it connect something?
It doesn't. So red is really bad right now. Really bad.
New plan, flip the board.
What's this?
That's Taipei, that's your card.
Is it my card?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And whose turn is it now?
That's Twitch's turn.
New plan, flip the board.
Twitch, it's your turn.
Either that or fake a heart attack.
What would you like to do, Twitch? Oh boy. Is it Twitch's turn or is it my turn?
It's clockwise. We're going the right way.
Oh,
this
okay, we're
time.
on the right. That's why I'm confused.
Okay,
I don't even know what to do now. I think the world is just,
I
dying.
mean, I am an expert board flipper.
You are.
I've had many years of experience. Speaking of which, you never read my cover letter. You're a bad friend.
I am.
Bad friend.
Red is worse off, by far.
Yeah. Black's not too much better, but red is a lot worse off. It's about to chain reaction for everything.
Yeah, if Ho Chi Minh City or Sydney come up,
The game's over.
Like,
probably. Yeah.
Well, because
Why is the game
they're
over?
gonna keep bouncing back and forth.
They don't go bouncing back.
Oh,
and
they don't
forth.
bounce
You,
them back.
you can only add 1 cube per outbreak, a whole outbreak turn. So this would hit this. This would hit this. This
okay,
would hit
gotcha.
This would hit this. Like so, if this went, you had 1, 2, 3, 4 outbreaks, and then it's game over.
So yay!
Istanbul, fly to a red, build and cure. Don't care which red, any of them.
Istanbul, fly to a red.
I'm thinking like
we'll
more
do
toward the
Jak-
middle.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Jakarta we already pulled, right?
We also already pulled Osaka, so either Ho Chi Minh City or Sydney.
To Ho Chi Minh City.
I am closer to Ho Chi Minh City, though.
Sydney!
Fly to Sydney, and you want to cure that?
No, I just want to
No. Oh, how many? 2, or did you want to build a facility there?
No, they
Build.
wanna-
I'm going to build and cure.
So build. So that's 1 action to get there.
I think it would
1
be
action
better
to
if
move
they
there.
moved The city, though, that's
One-
better.
Okay, fine.
Place for Regency.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna lose this one anyway. That's fine.
Wow, way to be negative Nancy.
I am a
over there.
negative Nancy. So
Two
you
yellows.
got 2 yellows, Johannesburg and Kinshasa.
Okay.
And you got
Wait, do we have to discard? We have to discard a card to fly over there, no?
Yeah.
yes,
So any preference?
a black one.
Black.
And Los Angeles.
Los Angeles gets one,
And
Delhi gets one.
that's 2 outbreaks.
That's an outbreak. So Delhi outbreaks. It hits Tehran. It hits Kolkata, and it hits
Mumbai.
Chennai. It hits Mumbai, and it hits Karachi, and that means Karachi is going to outbreak, which hits Baghdad and Riyadh, and Mumbai as well.
Disbaminite says.
No, that already got one last time.
So we have Dr. Mumbles, attorney at law, and his ever faithful assistant, Negative Nancy.
Yes.
And it's my turn?
Yeah. Is
Oh,
your
it's your
no?
turn.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Your turn.
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
This game's already almost over.
Oh, so it's double Negative Nancy.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I would cure that one. Only because that card just came up.
Okay. Point taken. So I get 2 cards, and they are Montreal, which is a blue, and Sydney, which is a red. And this is on... No, it's still on 2. Oh, boy. Lima, please add 1 subacute moist crack to Lima, Josh. And Ho Chi Minh City. Luckily, Twitch flew there and cured that one. So that now has 3 and is primed for an outbreak. Twitch, it's your turn.
No, it's my turn.
What? Oh, yeah, we're clockwise. Damn
Clockwise.
it, I'm
Left way this time.
backwards.
1, 2.
So Josh is moving to Atlanta from Chicago, flying to Ho Chi Minh City.
Do you guys need a card at all for anything, or?
What quantities of cards do you have?
2 yellow, 1 red, 1 blue.
I would give them the yellows.
Or should I cure?
That just came up.
We're running out of red cubes.
We are running out of red cubes, but I would give them one of the yellows, cure one of them, and then on their turn they can take one from you.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You can take from him. He can't take from you. He can give to you, or you can take from him. That's his ability. And so, Josh, please draw 2 cards.
Osaka.
So basically,
Osaka and Chennai.
he's the giver.
He is the
I'm
giver.
I'm a giver. I don't know what I was going to
Hong Kong. Hong Kong now has 3.
And Sao Paulo has 2.
Sao Paulo, Brazil. Okay, so Twitch, it is now your turn. Let Twitch Proxy know what you'd like to do. I don't.
Twitch chat told her to just slowly disappear from the camera.
I don't know what's going on.
No, do they know that I see chat and I know all? So they say Shakira, Cure, Sydney, Cure.
I really am
Block that
interested
card.
into what you just said. What's Jakira?
Jakarta.
Okay. I thought it was like a relative of
Cure,
Shakira.
Sydney, Cure. Fuck the card.
So Cure.
Okay. So now you draw 2 cards. What did you get? You got a
Bangkok,
yellow.
Sao
So you got Sao Paulo and you got Bangkok. That's a yellow and a red.
I like Bangkok.
Oh god.
And
Karachi and Algiers both get 1. So Karachi is cured and Algiers has 3 now. So we're okay. We're hanging.
yeah, or something.
We're something.
We're something.
We're something.
So
Your turn.
it is my turn.
Good
So
night, everybody. We are something.
apparently we are something.
We are someone. We are something. We are.
Shut up, Josh. So I'm gonna walk 1 over to Delhi. I'm gonna cure.
No, you're not.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I gonna do here?
You can go to the.
Yes, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go over to Chennai, and then I'm gonna cure the 2 blacks there.
What did you just say?
The 2 necrotizing fasciitis in Chennai, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Los Angeles, Tokyo. Okay, I'm fine still. Did we not get any event cards yet?
No, we haven't got any event cards yet.
Jesus Christ, we just got all the epidemic cards.
Yes.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain.
You need one more blue, right?
I need one more blue.
I can give you that. So 1, 2, 3. These are supposed to both be here, right?
Yeah.
So what should I do with my fourth turn?
I would cure one from Chennai, maybe. No, because that can't come up in the draw card, because that's a black spot. So I would cure one on... Spot? Yes, it is. I would cure one on either Jakarta or Bangkok or Ho Chi Minh City.
Do Jakarta.
Dispaminite agrees that you need to stop the hate crimes. You said you were going to cure blacks.
I can't give you Paris.
Can't even?
Can't even.
You
So
make
I got Paris, and that's Josh's turn, so draw 2. Yay! An epidemic card! Josh, you suck the big one. So this counter gets moved up, so...
What does he suck?
We're going to be drawing 3 cards now.
Oh, look, it's a red!
Oh, no. Soul is now completely infected. And shuffle the discard pile together.
So the epidemic cards put 3 anywhere on the first card?
Yes, I have a yellow card.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, please?
What exactly does the epidemic card do?
The epidemic card has you draw the bottom card from the deck.
Okay.
The bottom card then gets 3 disease cubes on it.
Regardless of how many they already have.
Correct. And, well, it's going to have 0.
Should have 0 because
it hasn't been drawn. Because every time when you reshuffle the discard pile, you don't shuffle it back into the deck. You only put it back on top.
Okay.
Soul gets outbroken.
Outbroken?
So Beijing gets 1, Shanghai gets 1, and Tokyo gets 1.
Okay.
And that's game.
And that's game, because Osaka just got outbroken. We hit our outbreak limit. We also run out of red cubes. We just lost. We lost.
A very big, epic ball of death.
Yeah. You know what it was from?
Douchebag.
Douchebag-itis is what overtook the globe. Good job, Josh. You and douchebag-itis have done it again.
And I'm waiting for what's his name?
Dispaminite?
Dispaminite to catch up to the stream because he's still telling them what to do next turn, where we've all died from
douchebag-itis.
Josh has killed us.
Josh infected everyone.
I like how 2 diseases were inspired by Josh.
Yep. But that's pandemic. That's what happens. I do actually enjoy this game a lot, but I'm happy that we won for the first time ever, and we were playing with Twitch, even if it was on Little
Josh
Kid Easy Mode.
Explaining the game wrong.
He was, but at the same time, I'm happy.
Here's what we do: flip the table.
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 Twitch proxy, go ahead.
Walk over to Josh and strangle him. That'll be 4 actions. I'm perfectly fine spending this 4 actions.
I'll airlift you over there. Just pick you up and throw you at Josh. But again, that was Pandemic. We hope you guys enjoyed playing with us. It's time for our shameless plugs of the evening. So join us. Unfortunately, we won't be doing a weekend stream this weekend. So no drunken shenanigans and no Pathfinder session. Just because Father's Day weekend, we have some members going out of town. But please join us the following weekend. We will be resuming our Pathfinder session, and that will officially be starting our weekly Pathfinder streaming. So every Sunday at about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We say 2.
We say 2. Everyone's always late, so assume 3. But feel free to check in with us early.
Count down 15 minutes, so you should follow us.
Follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, exclamation mark follow us, and you guys can follow us and get updates as to when we will be live and what we will be doing. Join us on Tuesday. We will be continuing our Kingdom Death
to KD Paul.
KD Paul. We'll be continuing our Kingdom Death campaign. We're currently in Lantern Year 6.
Yep.
And there's a poll out right now for who we're going to be fighting, who you want to...
how you want to spend our endeavors.
How you want to spend the endeavors.
Everything else.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's getting really interesting, though. A lot of options for what to do. But if you haven't checked that out, please feel free. If you want to catch up, all of our stuff is uploaded to Twitch and YouTube, so you can catch up. It's really fun. It's probably me or Josh and I's favorite game.
Yes, it is.
Not mine, but I do it anyway.
You don't like anything. That's just you. You're
I'm a
negative.
black soul. Like, it's just...
That's racist. Okay, so, and then join us again on next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's our normal stream time for How to Play. Again, for those of you not familiar, Wednesday is generally an off night for us, but we will not be streaming tomorrow. So next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing a How to Play session of what game, Josh?
I think we're going to do Cosmic Encounter.
Cosmic Encounter, that's a good one.
How many players is that?
Sports up to 8.
So maybe we can get Imogene and Discount and Baldwin to join us?
Yeah, if they want to join us.
Possibly. So we might have special guests for that broadcast. It's always fun when we get special guests in.
Them. We haven't even asked them.
Well, we just did. We asked them publicly.
Calling you out publicly.
Publicly shaming them to join us.
Should I get out the shame bell?
No, you don't have to get out the shame bell.
Okay. Just
but otherwise, that's what's going on for us.
do you have some other type of...
Yeah, we have the other survey. So if you do exclamation point survey.
And for those of you who can't hear Josh, Twitch Proxy is writing out exclamation mark survey right now, sending it out. It's a little review survey for you guys to fill out.
No one fills those out.
No one fills those out, but we'd really appreciate it if you did. It would give us some ideas for what you want to see in the future, how we can improve our stream, and how we can make this all around more enjoyable for you guys. We live to serve. But otherwise, we thank you all for joining us and hope you will tune in again. I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
And I'm TP.
And have a nice...
Tuesday, right?
See you guys Tuesday. Have a nice night.